welcome back to Hunter Fishing Gaming, playing Cast and Chill, the quest to become the fishing king of this game, Cast and Chill. We are going to check out a new area called the Grizzly Ridge River. It's only 500 coin, and we got the coin for it. We're going to buy it, see what Rusty says. Now you're ducking. Grizzly Ridge is a wild country. I bet it is. Salmon fighting the current, bare bellies deep in the river, eagles watching from above. Keep your head on a swivel and your drag set right. This ain't no kiddie pond. Copy that, Rusty. Rusty. Let's go check out the rapids. Wow, this is beautiful. This is a brand new map. Let's see what... Oh, Rusty's got us a tip, so we better check out Rusty's tips real quick. What you got for us, Rusty? You're a real gem, you know that? Always. This spot guzzle your fuel, no doubt about it. And if you tangle with a river monster down at the far end, your rod's in for a workout. Alright. Luckily for you, I got a grizzly pole in fresh and feisty. New pole, alright, that's what I'm talking about. Ain't cheap, sure, but you learn it. Back in hauling in them river monsters. Alright. Let's check out this new rod real quick that Rusty has so graciously said he had in stock for us. Oh, buddy, no wonder. Look at that. That is for the monster rods right there. Short, stout, and made for fighting big ones. A bit like Evie Jean. Good old Evie Jean. We beat her on that walleye tournament. We're going to try and get the money so we can get this, because this is amazing. But we're going to head back to the rapids. And we're going to launch off the boat dock real quick and see what's here at the boat dock itself. We're just going to throw the big crankbait without a care in the world. See what's down there. That's probably those cutthroats. That looks like a trophy cutthroat. Alright, let's see what the cutthroat's like. Nope, that's a brook trout. And they like top water. They love them with top water. Alright, well, we don't have a top water. But let's see if Rusty has the top water for us. Alright, Rusty. You got us the top water. Nice. And from my experience of using top waters, I guess we're going to see more or less, let's see. That's a heavy blade. Here we go. Top water. Top waters, you just throw them out there. Ooh, oh, those look like chum salmon. Oh, fish on, here we go. There we go. First brook trout in the box. It's a small one, but you know what? Ooh, fish on, here we go. What else we get there? What else we see? That is chum salmon, and that is a mountain whitefish. They love top water, and the chum like the... There we go, fish on. Damn, we're going to catch every small brook trout right here in front of, well, kind of the brook. Man, they freaking turn heads, too. Yeah, I guess you gotta kind of be a little bit careful, though. It says these love top waters, too, so... There we go, fish on. They're not very big fish, but... You know what, we're catching. We're catching. Making that money. And then we'll catch us some chummies in a little bit. Oh, there we go, fish on. They ain't big fish. 9 ounces. How big can they get? Oh, they can get up all the way to large. So these, nothing like that mountain water to make you extra strong. Get us a little drink. I wonder if they got trout in this game. Well, not. They got trout, but I'm more like spotted trout, like what I'm used to catching. There we go. First medium. Maybe we can find a trophy one around here somewhere. Just gotta kind of click it. Ah, we're sitting right on top of her. Oh, he ain't liking it too much. Oh, there we go, fish on. This is nice. Easy money, hopefully. Good money. Got 3 more left to fill the cooler. I'm hoping we catch this bigger one right here. Nope. Caught another one of these. A little bit bigger. Small, but a little bit bigger. Oh, look at that fish out of that water. Oh, this is a fight right here. This has got to be a large. I hope it's a large trophy. Then we knock out the brook trout right off the bat. Ain't got to worry about it. Then we'll go for a nice good fishing for salmon. We got what they want. There we go. Fish in the box. Trophy. That's what I'm talking about. Trophy. There we go. Alright. We got one more spot for one more fish. Throw it out there. Oh, we got one? Nope, we ain't got one. But we're going to catch a bunch of those salmon. We might want to buy that grizzly rod, though. Well, reeled it in. Excuse me. Yep, you got to cast this one out far. There we go, fish on. Last one for the box. There we go. Heading in. Let's see what we get for them. 10, 9, 8, 10, 6, 15, 12, 6, 99, 13. Not bad. Hey, Rusty. Holy smokes, you cleaned out the leg, or you just the cocky ones? Well, probably a little both. Alright. We are going to need to put on a jig head, I think. Here we go. Yep, we're going to need a jig head, and they come in large and XL only. Alright. So we'll, there's a jig head, and we're going to get 32. Yeah, we'll go with the timberjack. I have not personally caught chum salmon, but I've caught coho and chinooks. Those are kind of the better ones. Chum are really meant for dog food more than anything in the world. Man, they're like real salmon. They don't want to bite. They just want to follow it. They just try and spawn, you know. Not really there to eat, just out there to do their purpose. There we go. First one on. Looks like we're going to have an easy time of it, too. That's what I'm talking about. A large one. See if we can't get a medium one, though. Or a big monster one, to say the least. But that monster chum is probably somewhere else on this river. Unless that's it right there. There we go. Fish on. Fighting pretty hard. In the box. Pet her dog. Casting out. There we go. Easy catching right there. Alright. Well, let's see what else this part of this river here got. There should be 2 more species of fish that we haven't seen yet. But, see what happens when we throw out. No. There's more brooks. There's some chums over there. See what else we got. Another brook over here. Going up into a stream. Oh, that! Listen to that. That's just pure. All right, let's see if there's anything out here. That's something new right there. Ooh. Ooh, they're hungry. Those have got to be salmon too. Oh, fish on. Here we go. Out of water. I wonder what these are. Coho salmon. I have caught coho salmon. Good fish. Taste immaculate. Little olive oil, or sear it. You sear it real quick. It's good to go. Nothing else needed. There we go. Fish on. They're not very big, but they are very tasty. Very tasty fish. And I think that completes. No, that's either a muskie. It's got to be a muskie for how big it is. And it's probably further off to the left. Let's see if we can't get that last coho. And then we shall. Oh, no, that's not a muskie. What are those? Those are whitefish over there. We're going to throw that way, see what's up. Alright, it said we're going to need a smaller rod. We'll put on a smaller rod here. We'll put on the Phantom? No. What is coho like? Coho like the jighead. They come in medium to large. Alright. There we go. Fish is on the line. Fish is in the boat. Alright, that's the coho medium. It comes in XL. So we're gonna put the timberjack back on. See if that last one down there is that big old coho. Probably not. Let's look at the book. Yeah, probably further upriver's got a bigger coho. We gotta go talk to Rusty about that. Maybe get that big old fishing pole. The grizzly. There we go. Fish on the line. Those are monster fish. Those have got to be trophy fish. Alright, let's get turned about. I think they like the top waters. We're going to throw them. There's about 4 of them from. Ooh, they hungry. Probably gonna get that brook trout though. There we go, fish on the line. Fish is on the line. What we got here? Just a large one. There might be a trophy in there. Let's just check. Come on, fishy. Gotta let him get to the top, I guess. Excuse me. There's a lot of brooks around there. I don't want to catch any more brook trout. I already completed the brook trout. Oh. There we go. Fish on the line. Probably that one behind that other one's the trophy. Let's see what we got here. Another large one. Casting out. Ooh. There we go. Fish on the line. That's probably not the trophy. That's the trophy right there, but we didn't catch her. Oh, there's that trophy mountain whitefish. That's what I'm talking about right there. Boom. Well, let's head back in. We gotta go see about that rod. Maybe we get enough money from these whitefish and chum salmon, the coho salmon. We're gonna see what we can do. Man, no one. I guess that's the reason why you would want to, get a faster motor. $60, $180. Well, not 180, 170. Yeah, those chums didn't give us enough money. But with that mountain whitefish, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, Rusty. Well, I'll be all like that. You're on fire. You knows it, Rusty. You knows it. And we getting that new ride. Look at the grizzly pole. Big old rod. And we're gonna upgrade it to handle big old monster fish. Like that big old carp. Alright. Maybe we'll see what we can do about the muskie though. I wish we were a little bit faster. But this boat's gonna be our little thing for a little while. Nope.
Bye.